my real estate family. So let's jump straight into it, guys. All right, cool. So this is going to be a continuation of the video that I created. I think it was sometime last week where I walked you through how to create or how to get 5 mandates in 30 days, step by step. So that was more of a, excuse me, whiteboard, step by step. And I can see you guys were asking in the comments as to, hey, please can you show us how this actually looks step by step. So I'm going to give you guys an overview of how that will look like step by step. I'm not going to go into the intricate details because then that's like a masterclass in and of its own. And yeah, that will probably take about a full hour if I had to do everything in detail. But if you guys want me to package something like that for you guys and make it very affordable for you guys to afford so you guys can get everything in detail, let me know. But for this video, I will just create something high level just so you guys can see what it looks like, so you guys can follow the steps, and then the details, I'll probably have to do a masterclass for that. All right, cool. So let's get, if you haven't checked out that video, I'll put it, I don't know where you guys are going to see it, but I'll put it there. Go check that out first, or you can just watch this one. It just makes things a lot easier. So as I mentioned, step number 1 is getting a list. So let's cover that in a second. All right, cool. So I spoke about how you're going to need a database of phone numbers or email addresses. So some of you guys already do have existing databases. Some of you guys don't. So if you don't, then I think I said in the last video, you guys can go through to Virtual Agent, Loom, etc. You can get, and then go get the databases. If you have to get the emails or phone numbers one by one and you feel that's going to be time consuming, just hire a virtual assistant on Fiverr. I'll literally giving you guys all the game so that you guys can see. I should show you guys this, right? All right, so let's go. There we go, virtual assistant. Just go on Fiverr, look for a virtual assistant. I'll give you guys a quick hack. Normally what I do is I look for a virtual assistant that is a new arrival. So mainly a lot of people who are virtual assistants that are new arrivals, their focus is to get a client as soon as possible, right? Because they don't have any experience. So of course, if they want to get a client as soon as possible, they're negotiable. So she looks nice. So you see, this is where I'll be working with someone like Peters as an example. All right. I'm going to quickly show you, right? So here's Peter's profile as an example. All right. So now you can obviously see 1 to 2 hours for administrative and executive. Let's see, premium 870 for 10 hours. So you can obviously then just go and see what works best for you in terms of price wise. Normally what I also do and come back here is you can then also sort according to where they live. So we're in South Africa, so you can base people who are based in South Africa. Let's see if there's anyone in SA. Yeah, okay, there we go. We've got some people here. All right, and then you can just basically contact these VAs, and then what they will then do is they will take care of the database. So if you know that you need to go and get your database on Loom or Virtual Agent, etc., then this process will be a lot easier because then they will plug that in one by one and put into a spreadsheet. Okay, so phone numbers or emails or both is fine, as I've mentioned in the past. All right, so the minimum we're gonna need is 1,000. I would highly say get more than that. So if you do live in a larger enough area, if your area is a bit large, get as many as you can. For context, I've got a database of about 8,500 agents, emails, and phone numbers. So I use this myself, guys. Everything I speak about, I use myself, and it works with other clients as well because it's the same framework, just a different industry. Okay. And then lastly, you want to make sure that the doc is exported in CSV format. So I'm going to try and find a database for you guys. I should just open up one of my sheets. I'm going to try and see if I can find a database for you guys where I'll show you how to export into CSV. But guys, that is very simple. If you literally just Google it and you go and find an exported sheet, you'll literally find one. It's not that difficult. I'm just trying to see if I can find a database on my PC. just so that at least I can show you how to export it, even though I'm going to be babysitting you guys, but it's okay. I know a lot of you guys get value from my stuff, so hey, if it means I need to do that for you guys, let's do it. Let me see quickly. All right, let me try and find this real quick. Give me 2 seconds. All right, so I found one. It's actually one of my clients. So what I'm just gonna do, I'll quickly share it quick. Okay, you see? So that's her database. It's quite a ton. So let's come back here. Cool. So now I need to export this doc into CSV. So let me show you guys how to do that real quick. So we're gonna go here, file, then we're gonna go download, and then CSV. No, there we go, CSV. Simple as that, guys. So once you're done exporting that into CSV, let me actually do that quickly while I'm here. Okay, so once it's done exporting into CSV, we can move over to step number 2. I actually want to find out if this list has got, okay, it's got about 2,700 people. Perfect. Cool. So now that that is done, the next step is the business page. So let's go over onto Meta. So I can show you guys specifically how to create or how to focus on the business page regarding Meta. Okay, awesome. So here we're on Meta. So if we go back onto, if you don't have a business page, guys, there's so many videos on how to create a business page. I'm not going to jump into that. But once you have your business page, then you want to create content, aim for three posts a week, ideally. And your content should be centered around leads, pain points. So what do I mean by that? Okay, let's go over to my page. So let me just quickly show you guys. If we go over to my page, there we go. Okay, boom. So brand awareness ads are a scam. The common trend I see in this industry is that many agents run the same style ad. It includes the agent's company logo and a cheesy tagline that's been heard a million times before. Boom, boom, boom. McDonald's can spend billions on brand awareness ads and not expect immediate return. Why? Because they're playing the long-term game. But as an agent, unless you have money to burn, why the hell are you doing brand awareness ads? Your focus should be ensuring that every rand that is spent is tracked for return. Boom, boom, boom. And then I'm speaking about a pain point. Why? Because most real estate agents, when they run ads, they don't get any results, but they don't realize that it's because they're running a brand awareness ad. And then I break that down. And then I have videos basically which are just centered around agents' pain points. Just go check out my stuff, guys. You'll go and check it out. It's there. Everything is there. So I'm not saying you need to create videos. You guys can even create images, which is focusing on your client's pain points. But the focus should be, your content should be focused on pain points. Why? Because, and this is not the video for this because it's step by step, but the pain points, guys, adds resonance. Okay, think about every single service that you decided to buy from that was a bit more pricier. Or think about scammers. This is a perfect example, guys. Scammers know how to speak to your pain points. All right. Oh, make passive income, get rich quick. All right. They know you don't want to work hard. All right. They know you want to make money while you're sleeping. That's why they speak about passive income. So they're really good at speaking to your pain points. Hence why people always get scammed. So your content, not to say it should be scammy because you have good intentions, but your focus should be focusing on the pain points of your sellers and buyers. If you don't know the pain points of your sellers and buyers, I don't know why you're in this industry, because then that means that you are not paying attention to your clients. You all should know what are your pain points for your sellers and buyers. If you don't know, just go chat GPT it, but you guys should definitely know. I have confidence in you guys. All right, next thing is ensure your bio section has all the information. So let's go to my bio quickly. All right, I help estate agents stop cold calling forever using an AI robot. DM me AI for a free consult. And then I've got my school group. All right. So, and then there's my Instagram page there as well. And then people can just DM me if that's the case, so they can also WhatsApp me, right? So I'm just ensuring that my page, there's different points of communication or touch points that they can reach out to me with. Okay. So let's continue here. Boom, boom, boom. Let's open this up here. Okay, cool. This is important. You want to do a thorough check on your profile. Some of you guys, I've noticed, you guys don't even do a check on your profile. What I mean by that is if you change your profile picture, or if you maybe change your business address, or if you make subtle changes on your pages, Facebook is going to showcase that you've made those changes. But what's annoying is that some of you guys will make all these changes and you don't remove it. So what I mean by that is that if you change your profile picture, Facebook will say, Wandile has just changed his profile picture to this. People don't really care about that. So you want to remove that notification, remove it, you want to hide it. Okay, I see many agents don't do that. And because they don't do that, now their profile picture just looks unprofessional. Right? Guys, come on. Please conduct yourself in a professional manner. All right? If you had to go look at my page, it's very clean. It's literally one style, right? You see the whiteboard videos, then you see my main videos. And then sometimes I'll post my YouTube video. There we go. Boom. All right? Very clean. Nowhere do you see Wandile updated his profile. Wandile put this for example, I need to actually respond to her, but Wandile did this, or Wandile did that. I don't do that because I want to conduct myself in a professional manner, all right, which is very important. Your thing should look very clean, okay? That's the whole purpose of your page. So please, guys, take care of it. I don't think I was even sharing my screen. There we go. So take a look here, guys. Clean, 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 clean. That's what I want. That's what I'm saying, all right? Please remove anything that is not related to the pain point of your client. Client doesn't care if you just uploaded a new picture. Just focus mainly on the content. That is what you should be focusing on. All right. If you ate food and you didn't go check yourself in the mirror if you have any crumbs and stuff like that, and you just ate and you left, I mean, of course, you'd look like an idiot, because why aren't you looking yourself in the mirror? Why aren't you fixing yourself? That's how I see some of you guys in your business profiles. You're not doing any checks. You're not fixing things. And that, guys, is very untidy. So clean up your profiles. It's very important. Okay? Great. Now let's go into the meat and potatoes. So we want to upload the list. So how we're going to do that is that we're going to go to Ads Manager, All Tools, Audiences. And then we're going to go to custom audiences, and then we're also going to add in this, CSV file. So let me walk you guys through how to do it. So let me quickly go to Ads Manager so I can do this. Just use a demo account for you guys. Give me 2 seconds, ladies and gents. Just want to use a demo account. Okay. Cool. So this is the Ads Manager. Pretty simple. When you on your Meta business page and you go over to Ads Manager or All Tools, Ads Manager, this is what you're typically going to see. Some of you guys have never ran ads before, so you're not going to see anything. So let me just delete this campaign here so I can show you what you guys will typically see. There we go. It's going to say go set up to run your ads, go to account overview, which you guys can do in your own time. For now, what we're just trying to do is that we're trying to add in a custom audience, right? Because remember, this is the process. So Ads Manager, All Tools, Audiences. So let's go there and quickly show you. Okay, so there we go, All Tools. So how I got there, I just hovered around this. There we go, All Tools. And then we can go to Audiences. Okay, it seems like they've changed it. Yeah, oh, there we go, Audiences. Boom. Okay, now that we're on Audiences, this is what you're going to see. It's going to ask you to create a custom audience, a lookalike audience, or a saved audience. You want to create a custom audience. All right. Once you select custom audience, now it's like, okay, connect with people who have already shown interest in your brand, business, or product. So what we want to do is that we want to select customer list, because that is the list that we're going to upload the list from, the custom audience. So you're going to select customer list, then you're going to go next. Now, what you just need to do, this is just giving you an idea in terms of how to prepare for it. So it's saying to you, either a CSV file, include at least 100 customers, one main identifier. So what you just need to do, guys, don't worry about all that stuff. You can just go next, okay? But make sure in your list, right, the CSV file, make sure there was a column that said name and then it had your client's names. And then make sure you have a column called email and then have the email. Make sure you have a column called phone number and have the phone numbers. This is just a way for Facebook to really understand where's the custom data. So if you're going to use the virtual agent from Fiverr to create that list for you, make sure that they highlight it, all right, in the columns: name, email, phone number, and then they put everything respectively there. So then let me quickly find this bad boy for us. Quickly upload this baby for you guys just so I can quickly find it. Okay, I found it. Let me quickly bring it back. Okay, so there we go. We've got the custom list, which we've uploaded. Does your file include a column for customer value? Say no. Yeah, so customer value is basically meaning what is this customer worth? We're not in e-commerce, so you don't have to worry about that. So this is important. You want to name your audience. So let's say, for example, this audience of mine, let's say I am based in Kempton Park. So we're going to call it Kempton Park homeowners as an example. There we go. Then we're going to go next. Then this is important. It essentially wants you to match your columns. This is not difficult, guys. This is very simple. So what it's basically wanting to find out is from the columns that you have, what is what and which one. It wants to also make sense in terms of, all right, what should we focus on? So it sees here action needed. So it wants to see specifically, all right, I obviously didn't make the changes. I just found a custom list and I took it. So this is what's going to happen if, for example, you don't have the right columns. So you see here, it's got mapped. So it wants to find out, okay, should we add date created? No, we don't want to add date created because what's that going to do? So we can just say do not upload, right? But there we go. We've got emails. So now we want to add the emails. So which others do we want? We want to add in the phone numbers. So we see we've got WhatsApp number and phone number. Interesting, right? But we'll just take the phone number for now. So you just need to do, once you find that column, go there and then just select phone number because that is the phone number, right? Boom. And then there we go. So now we've got the phone number, we've got the email address. Don't worry about the names, guys. It just needs the email addresses and the phone numbers. Everything else you can ignore. Okay, perfect. Now we've got the phone number and the email. Then we can go import and create. Unmapped. No, we can upload anyway because we don't really care about the others. If some of you guys are worried about that, just, select do not upload. It's fine. We just want the phone number and the email, as I've said. Go import and create, and then it's going to upload. So while that baby is uploading, there we go. So now what's going to happen is that it's going to populate. So there we go. It says populating. So typically give it about an hour or two. Because what's going to happen is that after some time, you're actually going to see what that audience looks like. It's going to say either above 1,000 or 5,000 or 6,000 or 7,000. I am not sure, right? We have to wait and see as it populates, all right? So now we've got this custom audience. So now what we can do to make things a lot easier is, let's see if I select Kempton Park homeowners. Okay, I can't create an ad because this account doesn't necessarily have. I haven't set up this account to run ads, but let's see if we can do it. Yeah, okay, because I didn't add a payment method. So I know once I add in my card, I'll be able to create an ad, but we'll see if we can. I'm pretty sure we still can. Okay, cool. So we've done step number 3. So what's step number 4? We need to create the ad. So let's go through all the steps for step number 4. I'm not going to go everything in detail, just purely because that will be a full masterclass, but just to give you guys some guidance. So we need to create a lead ad. We're going to skip special ad categories. We're going to I'll walk you through where to find lead forms, and then I'll walk you through how to select higher conversion, and then the budget, and then selecting the custom audience for creating the ad. So let's go back here. Okay, perfect. So if you see this means that you just need to add in your banking details. So if I go to account overview, I just need to add in a payment method. That's the reason why it's not going through, right? So if you guys haven't set up your payment method, it's just going to ask for your card and then you're good to go. I still think I can create an ad though. Let's see. Yeah, it's just going to give me that warning sign, because I won't be able to publish it, but that's okay. So what did I say earlier on? Well, we need to create a lead ad. So there we go. Campaign objective, lead ad. So we want to select leads, and then always make sure you select manual instead of tailored. So then go continue, and then let's call this campaign seller ad. All right. So SAC was the special ad categories that I mentioned. So I'm going to go back here. So remember, we're creating a lead ad. You want to skip SAC. So that's what I mean. You want to skip this. Because the thing is, if I categorize this ad as a housing ad, then I won't be able to target the way that I would like to. Even though this is a custom-based audience, I still like to skip it because we're targeting sellers at the end of the day. If it was a buyer ad, then select the special ad category. But other than that, if it's not a buyer ad, if you're looking to get sellers, then you want to skip that. It's fine. Okay, skip everything else as well. This is very important. I see a lot of you guys always switch this on for some reason, and I don't know why. Guys, when you're creating your campaign, seller ad, and then skip SAC, which is special ad categories, and then move over to your ad set, right? So there's 3 levels. We've got the campaign, the ad set, the ads. This is not a tutorial on how to create ads, but this is just to give you an overview. Ad set name, we're going to call this Kempton Park. And then we're going to say custom audience, right? Because this is, remember, this is the custom audience of people that we've uploaded, right? Awesome. So remember where I said here that we've got the lead form and the high conversion. So that's what you want to select here. So you want to select instant forms, all right? Because we want to generate leads by asking people to fill out a form. And then you want to select your page. So let's go, I need Mr. W, there we go. And then performance goals. We want to maximize number of conversion leads. Why? Because remember, as I said, we want to optimize for high conversion. All right. So let's come back here. Perfect. So now budget, remember I said 150 per day. All right. 150 per day. And then we want to select the custom audience. So let's do that quickly. Okay, awesome. So let's go 150, for example, per day. Now, here's the key for budget. I would highly suggest do not set an end date. Why? Because if, let's say, I set an end date for it to finish, let's say, on Jan the 27th, as an example, okay? If your ad performs extremely well, right? If your ad performs extremely well, too late. It's tough. Because basically, you've set an end date. You've told Meta that, hey, look, switch off this ad on the 27th. Now, the reason why that sucks is because if it doesn't, like if it performs really well and your ad finishes and it stops, that's done. Now, you can duplicate it and run it again, but there's no guarantee you're going to get the same momentum. So I always like to tell my clients, don't set an end date, just let your ads run. Let it run, guys. Let it run. And then you switch it off if it's not performing very well, right? So at least that gives you some control. Okay, cool. You can also do budget scheduling, where you can increase your budget during specific time periods, but I'm not going to focus on that. It's a little bit advanced. So this is what you can do. Okay, yeah, Meta's always changing things. Cool. So let's just quickly see here. I just want to quickly, we need to upload the custom audience, right? We need to upload the custom audience. So let's quickly see here. Switch to original audience options. Yes, use original audience. Okay, there we go. So make sure that you switch to original audience. And then, you see it says here custom audience. Now, what is it called? There we go. Kempton Park homeowners. There we go. There's the size. 1.8 to 2,100 people. We're going to select that. Boom. And then there we go. All right. So now we're going to be running ads directly to these people here. It's still matching profiles. So, okay, so this can take up to 3 days now. But you see here it says, but beware, your audience size will increase as the audience is populated. So it's still saying that it's populating the audience. So it's probably going to be a little bit more, right? You don't have to worry about the age too much because we're running ads directly to this list. So that's fine. And then, yeah, I'm not going to focus too much on placements just for sake of time. So there we go, guys. We select the custom audience. And then lastly, it's about creating the ad. So I'll walk you through what that looks like now in a quickie. So remember I was speaking about you want to create a Google Map ad, which is super simple. This has been literally the best ad that we've done. Let me just type in here Kempton Park map. Okay, so there's different variations, right? I would take a screenshot of this baby, or I would just go to Google Maps. Let's actually click here. Yeah. And then what I would do, I would just zoom out. There we go. Where's Kempton Park? Okay, there we go. Boom. Boom. I just take a screenshot of that. And then underneath here, under new leads ad, I'll call this a map. Here's an advanced tip. Don't just test one ad image. Test about 3 or 4. So maybe you can do a different variation on a map. So for example, I can do that. And then I'm give you guys a bonus tip here. I can take a screenshot of that. And now I can test this image with the other image as an example. All right. So we'll call this one map 1. And then we can duplicate this baby here. Original campaign. And then we can call this map 2. So what we're basically doing is that we're giving Facebook a variety we're giving Facebook variations just to see which map image works very well. So if you want to upload it, you just come here, come down here to create ad, single image or video, and then you can select image ad by setting up your creative. So you come here under media, then you can upload it. For example, boom. Let's just upload both. All right. There we go. Then you can upload both. And then map 1 will show that map ad that I did. And then map 2 will show the second map. So as I said, you want to do 3 to 4. So you can either do another 2 maps, or you can do pictures of homes. You can play around with it. Okay. So as I mentioned here, the messaging behind the ad is very important. Okay, it's very, very, very important because remember, the offer is going to be a CMA report. So I'll tell you 1 or 2 ads that have worked very well in terms of messaging. So you come under here, under setup creative, primary text. What is your ad about? Typically, the way I'll say economists in Kempton Park have been speaking about how home values have changed for 2025. Click below to find out more information to see if the value of your home has changed, or if you're interested in selling your house, we'll be more than happy to provide a consult on what that would look like. So I use that as a way to spark curiosity, or I could just ask, what is your home worth in 2025 in Kempton Park? Click here below to find out how, as an example. So we like to use curiosity-based ads that's going to get people interested in finding out more information. So put that under the primary text, and then headline could be home values in Kempton Park have changed for 2025. Interest rates have impacted home values in Kempton Park for 2025. And the call to action must always be learn more. Always, 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 always. Many people mess this up. If you want to get different variations of what I've said, just put that into ChatGPT and ask it to give you like 5 variations, and then at least you can provide different options. And then ask it to give you 5 variations of headlines, and it can give you different headlines, right? So you have, guys, the key here is to give Meta as much variation as possible. Many of you guys are just doing one image, one message, one headline, one text, one ad. And then you're surprised when your ad doesn't perform. Yeah, because you literally just gave them one option. But if you give it multiple options, it's going to find the option that performs the best. And that is the key here. Okay. And then what is the last thing? Is yes, lead form. So when you're creating your lead form, this is the lead form here. And I've got a full-on masterclass on how to create a proper lead form that's going to get you good quality leads that has to do with conditional logic. Let me just actually try to see here. Okay, cool. Here's the lead form. Here is the lead form. Okay, here we go. Get the value of your home today. Click next to get a value estimation. How soon are you looking to sell? Now, this here is conditional logic. This will take us a minute to go through, but let me walk you through. So when you create a lead form, this is what you can do. All right. So form type, I always like to select high intention so that we get people who have a high intention to move forward. And then there's an intro. So I always like to make sure that the background image is typically the image of the ad so that there's congruency. And then there we go. The headline, get the value of your home today. You can literally just pause this video when you're creating your own and you can use this. Click next to get an accurate value estimation. I put that under there. Utilize the paragraph option. And then questions. This is the key here. So I like to use conditional logic, and I think I mentioned it here. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Conditional logic. Why? Because guys, conditional logic is going to, how do I say it? Qualify the leads for you. All right. So what do I mean by that? So if I select here as an example, what have I done here? I've created different conditions. All right. So I said that, all right, if anyone says I'm looking to sell as soon as possible or within 1 to 30 days, or even within, let's say, for example, 30 to 90 days, all right, they can move forward to the next step of they can submit the form. All right. So let's go there, submit form, boom, 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 right? So when I say submit the form, so if let's say somebody says as soon as possible, if somebody selects as soon as possible, they'll be able to see this, where we can get their email, their phone number, and their street address. If somebody says 1 to 30 days, they're going to see this. If somebody says 30 to 90 days, they're going to see this. But if somebody says that they're just looking, they're not going to see this. What I've told the system is that this is what they must see. So somebody says just looking, I'm going to be like, hey, thanks for your interest, but based on your answers, this might not be the best fit for you. Check out our website to see what else you have to offer, which is going to be the listings. So that's the beauty around conditional logic, is that now we can create if statements. So if the lead says as soon as possible, 1 to 30 days or 30 to 90 days, get them to give us their information, right? Which is, there we go, boom. Get their name, their email, their phone number, their street address, boom. And then they'll go through this process where they have to review their information, okay? And then wait, before you go, I'll personally WhatsApp you with valuable information on your home, or they can directly WhatsApp you. This is only for people who said as soon as possible, once 30 days or 30 to 90. What you can also do with conditional logic, and man, there's so many ways you can play around with this, and I've taught this in my masterclass. I think it's about $500 if I'm not mistaken. So if you want to get access to that, join my school group. It's literally in the description. And yeah, you can message me there, or you can send me a message on Instagram or Facebook letting me know that you would like to purchase it, and I'll give you access to it. It covers this in detail. But the beauty around this, check this out, guys. So let's say, for example, you want to make sure that this is a good quality lead. So you don't want them to immediately come here, right? You don't want someone who says select 30 to 90 days to provide the information first. You want to get a little bit more context. This is what you can do. You can then say, okay, if somebody says 30 to 90 days, ask them another question, and then you can enter your question. You can make it a multiple choice, a short answer. You can get them to book an appointment. I always like to say create multiple choice. There's different options. So someone says 30 to 90 days. I'd be like, okay, awesome. Is there a particular reason why you are looking to sell within 30 to 90 days? And then I'll create options. Not ready yet, still looking for more information, or there's a few things I need to sort out first, etc. Right? And then they can select one, and then they can select whatever answer they provide, and then you can then make sure they either move forward to the next process, which is what I would suggest, so that when you contact them, it's like, hey, I see you said you're looking to sell within 30 to 90 days, but you mentioned that you are still looking for more information. So how can I help you? Boom, done. Guys, conditional logic is absolutely amazing. Okay, but I do need to say, if you're going to use conditional logic, and depending on your question, do not expect to get a lot of leads, because many leads are just going to be like, they'll get turned off, which is good because those leads are not going to convert anyway. All right. But if you don't have conditional logic, if this is not here, so if we switch this off, for example, all right, then this question, well, let me put it this way. They'll only be able to answer this, but there's no conditional logic. So if they say ASAP, they'll still be able to go through. All right. So what you can do is that you can either switch off those questions, and then people will just jump straight into it. They'll be able to provide the information. That works if you want a lot of leads, but then you're going to have to qualify them yourself, which takes time. Okay. So, ladies and gents, I trust that has helped you a lot. Specifically, I literally walked you through how to get 5+ mandates in 30. A beautiful family. It seems like I lost a little bit of footage, but that was more or less towards the end of the video. If you guys got a lot of value in that, share it with another real estate agent. Like, share, comment, and subscribe, guys. And let me know, guys, in the comments, what else do you want me to do? I'm happy to create any types of videos that you guys want. At the end of the day, my focus is to help you guys. Right, that's my core focus, and that is essentially why I'm here, to help you guys and build as much value as possible. Anyways, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Take care.